Today we're going to be working on leash pulling with Kano here, our dog, and let's get into the video. Okay, so there's only one thing you actually need to do this training drill, and it's a slip collar or a lead. And what we're going to be doing is when your dog, your French bulldog, starts pulling on the lead, just stop and waiting until they come back to you. So I'm gonna walk with Kano here. Come on, come. And he's walking nicely. And then when he starts to pull, I'm gonna stop and wait for him to come back and take that step backwards, and that's good. And then we continue walking. We wait until they start pulling and his attention's on something else. So if I stop, I want to see if he's still going to be walking, and he is, and I'm going to wait until he comes back to me. He's gone into a sit, which is not so bad, but I want him to come back to me, so I'm just going to try and coax him into coming back. Okay, now he's just taken a step backwards, so that's good. That's what I want to see. And now he's continuing to keep pulling and not wanting to go this direction that I'm walking in. So, okay, now come. Come. He was pulling there, but it wasn't so bad. And guys, by the way, leash pulling is when you can feel the tension on the lead, not when they start just moving fast, per se. So he's walking nicely with me, and he's just started to pull. So I'm going to stop and wait for him to come back to me. He's just gone into a down, which is okay, but it's not really what I want. And I'm just going to try and coax him back to me. And he's taken a step back, so I'm going to continue. Good boy, Kano. Come on, good boy, Kano. And you do want to give the positive reinforcement, as you don't need to use treats for this exercise, but you can. And if you do want to, you should use it once they come back to you and the tension on the lead is not high. So also, what you want to do is turn around and change walking speeds with them, just to make sure that they don't fall, and then slow down and continue. And now he's actually started to look at me whilst he's walking, which is a change in what he was doing before. And he's going off in another direction, so I'm going to turn around and change my direction. Come on, Kano. Good boy. He's looking at me, which is amazing. And it's really what I want to see. Good boy, Kano. Good boy. And I'm going to change direction and speed up. Come on. And he's walking with me. I'm going to give him more of the leash to see if he is going to try and start pulling. Come on. And he's not. And it's a good thing. You want to start maybe on a small leash so they don't pull as much, and it will be easier for you. But if it's really bad, you want to start doing the turn with your knee and go. And Kano is doing very well with that. And he's been looking at me for most of this, which is good. So I'm actually going to give him a treat for that, because that is really what I want to see. Good boy, Kano, good boy. And give that positive reinforcement. Good boy. And say if your dog was getting reactive towards other dogs, as in they were trying to run up to them all the time, which is usually what French bulldogs try and do. You want to stop as they start pulling towards that dog. And I do advise that you do not use a harness for this exercise because it becomes a lot harder and more difficult as the harness allows them to pull more, and I suggest the collar as it does not give them opportunity. And if your dog is having a bad case of pulling, you want to use maybe a prong collar or a slip lead. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe. Goodbye.
I started recording.
Don't count me in.
Because I said just a quick little warm-up. I said from fair dries white irons. That means to you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's also going in the bloopers.